Okay, so today I thought I'd do a little drive video of the Seat Leon, the FR 2-litre TDI with a remap, give my opinion on how I think the car handles the change in performance and drivability, things like that. So, just taking a little trip into our local town now. Lovely sunny day. It's a little bit windy though, just as a point to make there. There's quite a lot of wind around at the minute. So this remap has taken the car from 170 brake diesel to 201 brake and given us 65 foot-pounds of torque extra. The car is very nice to drive. It's nice anyway because it's part of the VW Audi group. So the Skoda, Seat, VW and Audi are very, very similarly made. Just different body panels, very similar chassis, similar engines, mostly the same in actual fact. 2-litre TDI range. So we're going to go on to our local dual carriageway now and we'll boot it. And I'll just show you some of the performance really. Okay, so I've owned the Leon now for the best part of 6 to 7 months. Oh, that's bright. And so far I've had not a single problem with the engine, any mechanics, any of the electronics in the vehicle. It's had one service. And it runs very well. No issues starting the car. No issues with the engine in terms of misfires that you're aware of. Cold starts are not an issue. Oh, that's a puddle and a half. And just generally, it's going very well. The power delivery is very nice. It's smooth. Okay, 4th gear, 50, 60. Okay, 50, 60, 70. Okay, 75 into 5th and the 6th gear as well. So as you can see, there is plenty of power on tap there. The car drives smooth. It sticks to the road very well. It could do with a lower. It is a little bit skittish when it's wet, but that's probably because it's a diesel. Very torquey, and you're putting a lot of power down to the road on a front-wheel drivetrain vehicle. It has an electronic sort of traction control system that tries to determine which tyre is getting the least grip, and then sort of locks it out and applies the power to the opposite wheel. It works pretty well, but when you put an extra 33 horsepower to it, it doesn't really make any difference. It's still very, very skittish, pulling away in a hurry. Once you get to sort of 4th gear though, it's not too bad, so you just got to be gentle. Top speed of the car as standard is 130 miles an hour, so the manufacturer says. I've been told it'll do more than that anyway, but with the remap, I've been told that it'll do 145 to 50, depending on conditions, obviously, temperature of the air, wind, and obviously surfaces you're on, and whether it's flat or not. Comfortably doing 70 at the minute. Put the cruise control on, and we'll average 70 miles to the gallon, which is very, very impressive for a car with this much power. The one thing I do note about this car, and I'm sure the Golfs are the same, and perhaps the A3s, is there's a lot of cabin noise. Like inside the car is quite, when you're at speed, it could be the tyres, but it is quite loud, it's quite noisy. You hear quite a lot of road noise. Not a lot of wind noise like you do in some cars that you sit there and you think, bloody hell, you can hear the car pushing against the wind here. In this vehicle it's a case of, you can just hear the road noise, the tyre roar is actually quite loud. I have 2 different types of tyres on the car, 2 on the rear that are different to the fronts. And I think the rear tyres are a harder compound and therefore noisier and have less traction. obviously going to wear the fronts out a lot quicker than the rears because it's a front wheel drive vehicle. It brakes, steers, accelerates from the front of the car. There's a Honda Civic Type R up ahead with 200 horsepower. We'll come up behind this and see what we can do, shall we? Third. Okay, 40 to 50, up to 60, 65 to 70, 75, up to 80, 85 up to 90, 95, and we'll leave it there. Bring the power back down again, speed back down, bring the speed back down to 70, and there we go. Up a hill, and that was a pretty steep hill there. The acceleration of the car is nice. It has a lot of power on tap, and I definitely recommend the REMAP. It makes a lot of difference to the drivability of the car in terms of just pulling out of junctions, overtaking, accelerating from slip roads and onto dual carriageways, motorways. I had the REMAP done up in Bradford, so that was quite a long journey from where I live in Northamptonshire. You're looking at just under a 2-hour drive, if you're sticking to the speed limits, of course. And yeah, it performed ever so well. I really enjoyed the drive, actually. It showed me the performance of the way there and obviously the difference on the way back. You could tell a huge difference. In 33 horsepower, you know, you think, is it going to make that much difference? It's hardly sticking in another engine to your car, is it? But it does make a difference, and this car has been a lot more fun to drive since the REMAP has been taking place. I had it put on the rolling road at custom tuning, and did a good job of it, to be fair. Just basically plugged into the ODP port down here and just remapped it, just took the configuration from it and just configured it. Didn't even need the rolling road. I just wanted that for the experience, to understand how it worked. So we're averaging, as you can see on my screen here, averaging 73 miles per gallon at 70. It's incredible. It depends on the wind. I mean, it's normally 73 to 78, something like that. I have got 80 from it on a very calm day, on a very flat road, maybe perhaps slightly downhill. I think it's probably more downhill than anything else, and that's why. But it's normally 73 miles per gallon average. And at 50 you're looking at over 100. It's very, very efficient vehicle. Okay, let's go on some country roads now. We'll drive towards Market Harborough in Northamptonshire, or Leicestershire in fact. So we're in Northamptonshire now, crossing over the border into Leicestershire, which is Market Harborough. These roads are old, but they're very smooth and quiet to drive on. They look bumpy and hilly, but they're actually very smooth to drive on, and they have no tyre noise, as you can probably hear. No tyre roar, which is fantastic. Okay, 6th gear now, 58 miles an hour, we're getting 120 miles to the gallon. Does very well. It's a nice car to drive. It does have the grunt that you want, it does have the grip that you want, the acceleration's there. The stopping power, people have asked me before about the stopping power. Do you think it's able to, you know, grip the road well because of the stance of the car? This is a 5-door. We'll do a little tour of the outside in a minute. And you'd think, okay, because it's 5-door, it'll be heavier and therefore take longer to stop. But to be fair, I mean, with the ABS and the sort of the modern day pads that are on, the discs are on this, and the tyres all together, you don't really struggle, if I'm honest. It stops pretty sharpish. It throws you forward pretty hard, and you'll hear it, you know, fighting for grip as it tries to stop, which is nice to hear because you know that the car is functioning correctly and your brake system. Fucking hell! What fucking side of the road was that car on? What a prick. 2 pricky drivers. Unbelievable. Well, at least you got it on camera. Anyway, so yeah, it is very good. Stops very well. Very enjoyable to drive. Another Civic Type R. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. We'll get out of the car in a minute and just go around the vehicle, and you'll just see the outside of it. I've cleaned it myself today with all the auto glim stuff, bodywork, shampoo, conditioner, aqua wax, all that sort of stuff. So it's nice and shiny and clean, and the tyre dressing and giving it a real good once over. We've had pretty bad conditions here lately, so it's been quite difficult to wash the car and keep them clean. So yeah, it's been a nice day today, so nice and dry and clean. Very windy as well, which helps you to wash your car, because if it's still, it's quite difficult for the water to dry off your car. You have to either wipe it off with a sort of a squeegee, or dry it with a drying towel, and then obviously put your aqua wax on so it's less wet, or wait for it to dry naturally. And when it's windy, it dries a lot quicker, which is great. It's lovely. So today was a good day. The car's been cleaned really well. It's had a proper good clean. It looks super shiny and half decent. And the paint comes out beautifully. This is a white set, Leon. So I call it candy floss white. And it shows the dirt like you would not believe. Oh dear me. So it's nice when you can get a decent day like this where, okay, it's not that warm, it's only 5.5 degrees, but the wind helps it dry out, and it's obviously a dry air. It lets you wash the car. The steering on this is quite responsive as well, to be fair. It's nice to drive because the steering tightens up as you drive. The faster you get, it tightens up. The slower you are, the easier it is. Which is good, because it's like instant feedback to let you know that you're in control of your vehicle still. Even though you may be doing 70 miles an hour, you know? It's good. Oh, speak of the devil, a Golf 2-litre TDI. Blue Motion, get out! Blue Motion. Still got the same amount of bloody horsepower as all the others, 143. Why do they do that? I don't get that. I don't get that, man. Stupid idea. Just another sales thing, isn't it? It's a good job it's a dry day, to be honest, because it is so it's been so wet lately that we've not been able to get out and do this drive. I've been trying to get out and do the drive for you guys, and I enjoy making my YouTube videos. You know, it's not something I'm making a profit on as such. It's just there because I enjoy making videos to help people, and they're not really based on one thing, as you probably noticed before. Some of them are remote control car things, some of them are real car things like this, some of them are like IT things, gaming, and then some of them are just me and my girlfriend. We just do random videos together. We've got a couple coming up actually, very soon. I can't tell you what they'll be, but you'll have to have a look and check them out when they're on. And I'm hoping one day to do well with YouTube. I mean, I enjoy making the videos. I think it's fun, it's a hobby. It does take a lot of your time to make these videos. You know, it's not like you can just do it in 15 minutes and then upload it and that's it. You've got to put a lot of preparation into it in terms of your editing, your music, because obviously you need open source music or right-free music, which YouTube do provide, which is nice nowadays. All your editing time, like I said, all your tagging time. Just thinking of the ideas as well, because it's not exactly, in fact I'm going the wrong way, I want to go this way. It's not easy to think of ideas, and sometimes just doing stupid videos that you think nobody would want to watch actually make a lot of views. I mean, I did a video before to do with changing brake discs and pads on a Toyota Corolla, and it's had probably the most views on my channel, because obviously a lot of people have Toyota Corollas, and therefore the video came in really handy to them. That reminds me, actually, I need to think about changing the rear discs and pads on this. It's been 4 years and starting to groove on one of them, starting to get a little bit damaged, so I'm going to replace the discs. I mean, I'm coming up here, pressing the pedal about halfway. There's about, I guess, a half throttle. And it does it beautifully, it loves it. It almost says, please give me more. So anyway, I'm going to park up now, do a little tour of the car and just show you the outside of it. And like you've probably already seen on the channel before, but I'm just going to do it again because it's fun. Okay, so park up here in the sunlight. Like this. Okay then, let's get out and have a little look and see what we're seeing, shall we? Okay, so that's the outside of the car. You can see the tyres are nice and shiny, the paint's clean as a whistle. Using auto glim today. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Alloys are nice and clean. It's been really taken care of today. It's been treated. Just listen to that, guys, the 2 litre TDI. It's like, come and drive me. Just give you a shot from there. Nice looking car. Really nice looking car. Very pretty to look at. Good design. Okay, so we carry on now. Nice and load of tread on those tyres still. Beep. So it has reversing parking sensors, so that you can hear what's behind you and gives you a hand. Okay, vamos amigos. Whoa. Going to go up quite a steep hill here. I'm going to turn right on this junction. It's a dual carriageway, and I'm going to boot it. Let's see how we can get up here. Alright then. Second gear, foot flat to the floor. Crikey! Woo! 45, 50, 55, 60, 70. 80, 85, 90, 95, 5th gear, up to 100, and we'll slow back down again straight away. Coming back down to 70. Okay, 70 miles an hour. So as you can see, the car doesn't struggle, it does very well. And, you know, that was really booting the car as much as it would probably go. Sorry for my poor gear changes there. I was kind of concentrating on the other cars around me and what was going on. There's a VRS behind me, so that's a Skoda Octavia estate. They have 170 brake as well. They are the same TDI engine, the same as the VWs and the Audis and the Golfs. Mine obviously, so that's mapped to 170, the same as this was originally, until it was obviously remapped up to 201. So it looks like he's keen. In my mirror you can see him there, maybe just about. He's behind us, there he is. Let's see if he tries to boot it and keep up with this. I don't know if he'll be able to or not, because I've never really raced anyone. I don't race, I don't promote that as such. I just like to have a lot of fun driving. I just love travelling around and just being in my car, really. I just like driving, so I find it to be good fun. It's nice to see different things and just get out of the house and do something you enjoy. And in a diesel like this, it hardly uses any fuel. I mean, you can get 800 miles from a tank, so it doesn't take that particularly much of your money either to drive around and have a lot of fun driving. He's very keen, this guy behind me. He's going the other way though, so that's unfortunate. Pussy. So what I'm using here is the GoPro app on my phone, which is really cool if you've seen this before. So I use a GoPro to record these videos. And yeah, you can use your phone to see where you're going, like where you're going. You can use your phone to see what it's seeing, which is very cool. It comes in very handy to be able to record a decent video. Otherwise, GoPros are a bit flawed like that because you don't know what the fuck they're seeing. You just don't know what they're seeing. They're such wide-angled lenses, it could be seeing like everything or nothing. You know, it could be completely in the wrong position, like I could have it pointing at the sky or too far down, or I don't know, pointing in not level or something. You need a way of seeing it without taking a toll on your battery by plugging in a screen or something. So the only way I've sort of figured out to do it the best is just to connect it by Bluetooth up to your Wi-Fi up to your phone. Foot flat to the floor here, 60 miles an hour for third gear, fourth gear up to 80, 85, 90, and we'll bring the speed back down again to 70 in sixth, and we'll put cruise control back on at 70. There we go. Okay, we're getting 80, 60 miles per gallon at the moment, but that is increasing now, getting 66, 67, 70 again, like before, 77. Lovely. So I make my way back to the house now. Such a beautiful day, I mean, it's been lovely, and perfect weather for driving, I'd say. If you guys want to see more of these videos, please let me know, and I'll make a series of them each week or something like that, where I go out driving and just doing different videos like this. Maybe attach the GoPro to the bonnet or something, or put it on the wing mirror, you know, or on the roof, whatever, facing backwards, just to be different. Get my selfie stick out and poke it out the window. Oh, that's funny, etc, etc. Or if you've got any other ideas that you want to see, then let me know. I'll happily read your comments and take your ideas on board. Okay, so approaching another dual carriage now, A14. Wait for this car in front. We're in fourth gear at 60, foot flat to the floor, 70, 80, 85, 90, and we'll bring it back down in 6 to 70. Bring it back down to 70, there we go. Cruise control active, 65 miles per gallon. Dropping now for quite a steep hill. Really good sound system. Has 8 speakers around the car, so 2 in each door, a tweeter, and then obviously like a mid-tone and bass. And it works pretty well. I've had quite a few people say that they think the sound in here is pretty good. Don't tend to listen to music that loud in the car anymore like I used to when I was younger, but yeah, it's good. Got plenty of storage spaces. You've got like a glove box, you've got an under seat storage down here, you've got 3 cup holders, 2 next to me and then 1 here, so 1 there and then 2 down here, which you can't quite see because the GoPro won't reach that far down. You've got plenty of storage in the side door pockets down here. There's one in the back as well, like a big storage box thing. Then obviously the rear doors have storage spaces as well. Got auxiliary and USB connection down here, down below where my phone is sitting. I feel like the Kias do as well. Obviously air conditioning and climate control and all that sort of stuff, and zoned air conditioning. Racing seats, or bucket seats, whatever you want to call them, but padded obviously, so not obviously racing seats. This Land Rover, what does he think he is? First, second, woohoo! At least he gets in the video, it's all good. He gets his moment of fame there. I hate being behind these things. Can't see what's in front of it, can't see what's going on, it'll keep you distant. Reminds me of a Russian car crash compilation. They all seem to drive like in your face, like right there, you know, so they've got no time to react to anything. Not that I'm the perfect driver, but like, you know, you just got to realise that you can't be that fast on the road driving right behind the car. You know, it's pretty common sense really, isn't it? You know, cars have limitations. I said, whoa, the Land Rover behind me almost went into the back of me. I'm not even kidding. Being a prick, because obviously he's not obviously paying attention. Hey, another Leon. He was very, very close to going in the back of me there. I'm not even exaggerating. He was literally about centimetres behind my bumper. Probably just doing it because he's a prick. So I overtook him. But yeah. Good car, it seems alright, reliable so far. Nice and quick, comfortable to drive. Sorry. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave the video here, and please like and subscribe to me. I'm Jake Billing, and thank you very much for watching this. If you feel like seeing some more of these videos, this type of video, then don't be afraid to let me know. You know, just comment in the box, send me a message, whatever, and I'll make some more. If you've got a road or route or something, or you want to know more information about the car, then just say. It's only a say at Leon, it's nothing special, but if you guys have got one and you want to watch this video, that's great, good on you. Catch you guys later, and I'll see you in a bit. Take care for now. See ya! Woo! Oh, hello.